Hello to all champions, my dear students. So your board exam is done? Yes sir, my board exam is done. So how much you scored? Sir, I scored 90% in my board exam. 90 in maths, 90 in science. So are you ready for the class 11th transition? Yes sir, I'm fully ready, I'm fully confident. I know everything. I'll be performing very well in class 11th. My dear champion, most of the students after getting transition to class 11th, the graph suddenly starts declining because of significant jump in complexity, syllabus burden, and this is the real story. This is the turning point the student faces in their academic life, and this is the real story why even toppers struggles in class 11th. So this video is going to be very helpful, and my intention why I have come up here, my intention is to make you guys prepared so that there should be no anything regretting later. You will not be facing anything regrets later, and you will be fully prepared to tackle the class 11 syllabus, pattern, complexity, and whatever difficulty will be there. So my dear champion, welcome everyone. So let's begin this video why toppers struggle in class 11th. So it is extremely common with all the student of class 10th, even with toppers, when they just enters to class 11th. So due to significant jump in complexity, syllabus, depth, understanding, and some pressure will be there. So that is the reason why the students, even toppers, start struggling in class 11th. So you might be thinking, sir, why? What are the reason behind it? So there are some mistakes also the student generally made. So in this video, I'm going to give you all those mistakes that you should avoid when you are just about to begin your class 11th journey. So first let me give you the clarity, the difference between the standard of grade 10 and grade 11. If you might be thinking, some of the student might be thinking by putting same amount of energy that you did in grade 10, you will be getting good marks. You will be able to perform well in class 11. So this is not true, my dear. Please get rid of this misconception and dispel this conception from your mind. Class 11th is entirely different. So my topic is why toppers struggle in class 11. So let's have a look to comparison between class 10th and class 11th first. So if we talk about study, so difficulty level means in class 10th, the difficulty study type, let's say study type first. So study type was like memory plus basic understanding. If your basic concept is clear in class 10th, now you are able to perform good marks. If you know the formula, by just putting the formula, you can get the marks. Right, and you did same in your class test, in your periodic test, even in your board exam. If you have clarity, if you know a bit formula, initial approach, how to approach the question, so you are able to get marks. Even by memorizing the formula, by just memorizing the things, you can get the good marks, and you did in class 10th. But when you transition, when you get transition to class 11th, when you enter in class 11th, the overall pattern will be changed. Like not only memorization will lead you to ensure you good marks in class 11 test. No, my dear, the class 11th is conceptual class, my dear. Everything will be changed. If you have conceptual clarity, if you know the formula, how this formula is derived, how to apply the formula in application day-to-day life, my dear. So concept plus application. And you might be thinking, sir, how the concepts, how I'll be able to make the concepts stronger. So the mentors will be there, teachers will be there, and your self-study. So you have to be now, you have to become a little bit more mature, because class 11th is of course standard class, and this is not shortcut. Class 11 and 12th, this is complete 2-year marathon, and this 2-year marathon will be shaping your career, will be ensuring your career path. So concept plus application. Now if we talk about difficulty, so in class 10 difficulty level was moderate. I'm not saying easy level was easy, so easy. No, of course difficulty level was there, but moderate. But when you entered in class 11, the difficulty level will be high. Why? According to sudden jump in syllabus, huge syllabus will be there. In class 10th, if we talk about in science, almost total combining physics, chemistry, and biology, you had 17-18 chapters total by combining all these three categories: physics, chemistry, and biology. But as you entered in class 11th, just only in physics 18 chapters will be there. Then separately chemistry 18 chapters will be there. Then again in biology 18, 15, 16, 17 chapters will be there. So can you see here the level of syllabus, the depth of syllabus? So you have to, be very consistent, very motivated, and very, persistent throughout the session, my dear. Okay. Now if you talk about syllabus, so limited syllabus was there, and here vast syllabus, huge syllabus will be there. I'm not scaring you here, and this is not my intention to make you scared, by the way. So this is the real story that I want to confront you all, everyone, so that you guys will be prepared before beginning of your class 11 journey. And questions, direct question was there, just put the value. If I ask you, like, if u is given here, u is given, v is given, then what will be the value of f, my dear? So by using the mirror formula, you can get the value. Right, so in class 10th, everything based on formula. If you know the formula, you can get the result. In statistics, we have formula, mean, mode, median. We know the formula, just get the answer. But as you entered in class 11, the things will be advanced. You have to go through the derivation, you have to go through, like, if the formula is there, so how that formula is derived? What is the real behind story about that mathematical formula? If you are getting, like, if you'll be starting physics of class 11, so I think unit in major, motion in straight line will be there. So in motion in straight line, here in class 9th, you had just studied v is equal to u plus at, right? And s equals to ut plus half at square. And the third equation, v square equals to u square plus 2s. But as you entered in class 11th, there will be two more situations when the body is going in upward direction and downward direction. Like, so at the place of a, g will be there for downward direction. Motion is freely downward direction. And if the body is going in upward direction, the a will be taken as negative, minus g. So, there were only one situation. Now in class 11th, there will be two more categories. So everything will become complex and advanced, my dear. Okay, so you cannot skip anything. Now time needed will be less. Now here you have to put your effort and you have to increase your time limit of self-study, my dear. And this is scoring will be easy. And here in initial days, when you entered in class 11th, in initial 2 or 3 tests, you might be scoring bad. Your graph might be declining day by day. So you don't need to be worry about that. You don't need to be demoralized. So you might be able to perform well in upcoming test as well. So initially there will be some challenges to score good marks. If you are honest towards your study, if you are dedicated, you are laborious, if you are constantly focusing on teachers' words, you are following the teacher's instruction notes, if you are doing great self-study, then you will be able to score good marks. Otherwise, no one can stop you to you fail in class 11th. Now practice will be limited. Now you have to do heavy practice. If we talk about pressure, so in class 10th, the pressure was moderate, but in class 11, the pressure will become high. And mindset was like confident. If you are confident, you are able to good marks. But here, the mindset will be confused because due to burden of syllabus, due to number of theories, topics and everything, the confusion will also be increasing. And how you guys will be, clarify the confusion, how you can, solve the confusion by interacting with the teachers and mentors frequently, my dear. So teachers will be there. Go and use your teacher, and this transition will become very comfortable and easy for you if you start interacting with your teacher. So what are the mistakes generally students make when they enter in class 11th, and due to which they faces backlog and they faces after completion of 1 or 2 months of class 11, they start thinking, they start judging themselves, like they start, science is not for me, and especially physics and chemistry looks very tough. Even commerce student, when they start thinking such negativity, they start bringing such negativity, they think that commerce is not for me, I'll be good in arts, so I should switch to arts. So they start judging themselves after 2 or 3 months completion of class 11, and they used to switch in other streams. So it happens. This is general and this is common. So mistake 1 is overconfidence from class 11th. So whatever amount of energy you put it in class 11 board preparation and in study, so my dear champion, in class 11 you have to put a bit more effort in class 11th. By putting same amount of energy, same amount of effort, dedication in class 11 as similar to class 10th, you will not be able to perform good marks. You have to be very energetic, confident, and self-study self-study timing you have to increase. Like if in 10th standard, I think you might had given like 1 or 2 hours in self-study. Now you have to give at least 3 to 4 hours daily. 3 to 4 hours daily in self-study might be. So this is the standard class. And this is no shortcut. I have already told you this is marathon. 11th and 12th shapes career, your path, and that will ensure you to get good university, college, because 11th and 10th, this 11th class and 10th class will clarify your doubts and will give you a strong foundation to crack such prestigious exam like IIT, like IIT means mains and advanced, both mains plus advanced, right? NEET and so many state entrance exams are there. Like if I talk about Karnataka, so KSET is there. So class 11th and 12th will ensure you the path for these exams. And once your doubts, your basics will be clear, you will be able to perform, you will be able to even do advanced level questions, high level question. But the first thing is to clear the basic concepts. To understand the basic concepts, go and ask the doubts from your teachers again and again. Don't feel ashamed in asking the doubts from your parent or from your teacher. They are for you. They are for you basically. So overconfidence from class 10th will be led, the graph will be declining day by day, and overconfidence kills the performance. Please keep this line in mind. So you have to be very honest. Mistake number 2. So I scored 95%. I will manage class 11th easily. Some student thinks this. I'm topper of class 10th. I've scored 90 in maths, 90 in science. So no one can stop me. Even class 11th syllabus cannot stop me. Bro, you are not aware of class 11th. Reality, when you enter in class 11th, then you know the reality of class 11th. What exactly this class is, my dear champion. So be very positive and very, your mindset should be very positive, and your consistency, your passion and your hard work will give you marks. Mistake number 2 is, let me remove these things. So mistake number 2 is ignoring basics, my dear. I have already told you for, entrance exam like JEE Mains, JEE Advanced, NEET and so many state level examinations are there. So in such examination, your basic concept will help you out. Once your basics clear, you will be able to go through the advanced level question, 2, 3, 4 line numerical in physics and chemistry. Generally, most of the student faces problem in physics and chemistry because these 2 chapters required, depth learning, by the way. So if you have the clarity of concept, then you will be able to. So don't ignore basics. Come on, don't ignore. Don't go to direct advanced level question. Don't follow reference books initially. Just follow NCERT textbooks. Follow NCERT textbook initially. Only NCERT textbook. And solve each and every numerical of NCERT textbook. Each and every numerical. Just go through all the formulas, make a doubt note, make a formula sheet and do everything in your proper way. So ignoring basics will be very dangerous for you. So especially in physics, I have mentioned here especially in physics, by the way. And now moving to mistake number 3 is not practicing enough questions. You are just watching the lectures. You have connected with so many YouTube channels, you are following shortcuts and all different teachers, faculty, different books, and you are not solving the question personally, individually, just sitting in a room. You are not focusing on yourself. You are just watching the lectures and all. That will not give you the marks, by the way. So, not practicing enough question. If you are just going through only theory, if any teacher just explain the theory like motion under gravity, they have explained the motion under gravity theory in quality form, in very proper order. But if you are not doing the numerical based on that particular theory, how you will be able to, how you are, expecting to get good marks directly in class test or any exam in class 11? You cannot, my dear. So, not practicing enough question, that will lead you, bad performance and your graph will decline. So, mistake number 4. Poor time management. If you are thinking by utilizing same amount of time that you did in grade 10 will give you marks in class 11, so this is not true, my dear. So time management should be there, like how many hours you should give to physics, how many time you have to manage for chemistry, how many hours that you have to give a biology or whatever you have, mathematics or whatever. So time management should be there. At what time you are waking up, your breakfast timing, your self-study timing. So your daily routine should be very stronger. Your daily routine should be very stronger. Okay, now mistake number five is comparing with others. Don't compare from others. Don't compare, just recognize your inner potential, what you are, who you are. Don't compare your potential. If your student got good marks and unfortunately you could not perform well in marks, you start judging yourself and you start comparing your caliber from your friends. He or she might studied well, now that's why he or she scored good marks. You are not studying, you are not serious. So go through, analyze, rectify all those mistakes that you are making. Okay, now the big question comes, sir, how to tackle these things, how to overcome from these mistakes. What toppers do in class 11th to get good marks, to score, to perform well. So how to come back stronger. So the first point is accept the reality. Accept the reality, and reality is the standard of 11th is entirely different. Huge syllabus will be there, huge complexity will be there. So only memorizing the formula cannot give you marks. You have to increase your conceptual power, understanding ability, critical thinking, your time management, your doubt clearing session, interaction with mentor, interaction with teacher, everything. You have to become a little mature now, because this is the demand of class 11. Class 11th will test you, my dear. So accept the reality. Stop saying I was topper. Start saying I'm learning a new level. Just stop this thing. So because these things will lead, overconfidence thing will kill performance. Okay, so stop saying I was topper. Just accept the reality. Start saying I'm learning a new level. So keep this mentality on throughout the session in class 11th. Step number 2, focus on concept first. I've already told you, don't move to different reference books. Don't take the suggestion of your elders. If someone is suggesting, take H.C. Verma for physics, take this book for that in initial days. No, in beginning of the session, just stick with NCERT textbook and stick with your teachers, faculty notes, whatever they're teaching you, that is enough for you. Just go through the basic. Once your concepts are clear, you are feeling confident, you are just fully confident and fully prepared. Now you're thinking like now you're able to do the question from good level of book, like advanced books. Then you can move to advanced book after getting the inner satisfaction that you are able to do now the question. So focus on concept first, basics. Don't rush syllabus. Don't think about syllabus. Understand deeply and then practice. Practice means doing number of questions. Step number 3 is solve questions daily. Don't skip any day. If you're skipping, like, I'll be do question tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I'll be finishing theoretical part today and question will do some other day on another day. So such mentality is, I think this is not suitable for class 11 student. Okay, you have to solve question daily. When you return back from your institute or school to your home, just go and solve the numerical based on that particular theory, whatever you studied in your class. Okay, so solve questions daily. Practice at least 20-30 questions. This is non-negotiable. This is non-negotiable. You cannot negotiate it. Practicing more questions will give you clarity, my dear. In class 11, practicing more questions will give you clarity. You cannot negotiate with this step. This is very, personally, I believe in this. As per my experience, whatever I had in my past. So according to that, I'm telling you guys, solve questions daily. If you are just sticking only on theoretical part, no, nothing will happen. Because directly, indirectly, you have to sit in, state in national level examination after your 12th. So these things comes. These points will help you out while you will be preparing for your such exam. Okay. Now step 3 will be revise smartly. Okay. You have to be a little bit more smarter. So weekly revision and confidence booster, of course. And step number 5 is ask doubt without ego and without feeling ashamed. Yes, sometimes it happens when you become topper of class 10th and you are fully confident and very passionate in class 10th, and you are teacher's pride and your parents' pride. So when you enter in class 11, you feel a bit ashamed, and you think that like your ego will hurt. Oh, come on, you're a student. These kind of words are not applicable in student life. Come on. So if you are not able to understand any topic, any particular theory, if you are having any kind of challenge and problem, you are not getting that particular point and formula, go and start asking from your teacher. Ask them again and again. So topper is not equal to ego. Kill the ego, my dear, and topper always believe in curiosity. If you have curiosity and passion, come on, yaar. Yes, no obstacle can stop you, my dear, to become topper again in class 11th and topper both. Believe in yourself and just ask doubts without ego and make your doubt notes, problem notes. I personally suggest this to every student in my every video. Class will follow this even in class 12th as well. Doubt notes and problem notes. Now, the most important thing, most important line, remember this, class 11th is not where toppers fall. It's where real toppers are built. Come on. This class will test your caliber and potential. If you consider yourself topper, come on. You have to prove yourself in class 11th. Class 11th will test your caliber. So this is not where topper falls. Some students says that, sir, toppers also fail in class 11. This is very tough. No. Come on, change your mindset. Class 11 builds the real toppers. If you survive this phase, class 12 plus competitive exams become much easier, my dear. Yes, the student who have already dreamed to get into NITs and IITs in their life, they want to feel their parents' pride by becoming first IIT and NITian in their family. Come on, they start doing from class 11th. They consider class 11th as foundation, and you have to follow such thing, same idea. So class 11th, if you survive class 11th, this crucial phase, class 12th plus competitive exams become much easier for you. You can crack such exam in just first attempt. Okay, so this is all about, and the very important news coming here. If you need, you know what happens after writing the board exam, many students face challenge, and this is one of the most crucial and turning point of student life, because you guys are just about to begin your second journey of your academic life, and that is class 11th. So selection of stream, whether science, commerce and arts, as you know, in present era of AI, you might have some question shuffling in your mind, which stream will be suitable for me. So as per your interest point of view, your aptitude, your caliber, and your, yes, of course, consistency. Okay, so we are going to guide you, we'll be guiding you, counseling you for your stream selection, by the way, according to your interest corner. So very good news coming. So there is a form given in description. Go and hit the form, and you will directly get into the page and fill the problem, whatever you are facing. Your parents might be suggesting something, your peer pressure will be there, societal norms will be there. So different kind of people will be suggesting you for different stream. This is bad, this is good, this is superior, this is inferior, this is best for your future. So we, the teachers, because you guys have connected with us for last 7 to 8 months, so we had plenty of joy, and I know you guys. So I'll be waiting for your response. If you are having any kind of problem in choosing your right stream, so go and fill that form. We'll be getting your query and problem that you have, and we'll be giving you complete resolution for that problem. Thank you so much for having this video, and stay blessed and keep shining. Thank you so much.